Surprise! And welcome into our new home. There's nothing better than enjoying a classic Goan fish curry. Hi, you're watching Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. I'm sure this fish curry, loaded with flavor, is going to rock your boat. So let's get started. For this recipe, we're going to be going in with 1 kilogram of king mackerel or kingfish, which has been cut into half-inch slices. I always like to marinate the fish because it brings out the flavor. And for that, I'm going to go in with 3 teaspoons of Kashmiri chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and the juice of 1 lemon. I'm going to give it a quick stir. And before we apply the marinade, let's salt the fish. Now with the brush, let's gently brush the marinade on the fish. You want to get a nice thin even layer on all the slices. We're going to be frying the fish before we put it into our curry. That's my secret way of making a delicious fish curry. And marinating the fish helps to lock in all the flavors into the fish. Let's flip the pieces and marinate the slices on the other side. Once again, let's salt the fish. You can be pretty generous because there's nothing better than well-salted fish. And now let's brush the marinade on this side. This makes the fish so delicious. It's absolutely irresistible. We're going to cover this up and leave it to marinate while we grind the curry paste. To give our curry paste that nice tangy flavor, we're going to go in with 1.5 inch of seedless tamarind, and we're going to soak it with 1/4 cup of warm water. This is going to help to soften it up and help it to grind well in the curry paste. For that perfect hint of spice and that rich red color to our curry, we're going to be going in with 15 dried Kashmiri chilies, and we're going to de-seed 7 of them. We just want them for that color. Let's snip off the top. We're going to de-seed it. Slitting the chilies really helps for the seeds to fall out easily. If you like your curry with a little bit more spice, you can leave the seeds in as well. The remaining, we're just going to snip off the top and leave the seeds in. And to that, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of dried coriander seeds, 3/4 tablespoon of cumin seeds, 1.5 teaspoon of black peppercorn, 3/4 teaspoon of cloves, about a 2-inch stick of cinnamon, and 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Now let's grind this to a fine powder. To the finely ground curry powder, we're going to add 8 garlic cloves, fairly large ones which I've chopped just to give it a head start. And 1.5 inch of ginger which I've sliced. And for that delicious flavor and luscious texture, we're going to go in with 3/4 cup of fresh grated coconut. And to that, we're going to add the tamarind that we had soaked earlier along with the water. I'm going to pour in some water to help it grind into a paste. And let's start with about 1 cup. We can add more as we go. Now let's bring this together into a smooth curry paste. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more water. Wow, the aroma that's coming from this curry paste. This fish curry is going to be really yum. Let's leave this aside and go and fry our fish. To a heated skillet, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and very gently we're going to lay down 3 slices of our marinated fish, and on a medium heat we're going to allow it to cook for about 3 minutes till we get a nice crispy look on one side. Then we're gently going to flip it over and fry it on the other side. Now that the fish is fried on both sides, let's gently remove it from the pan and place it on a plate. We're going to repeat the process and fry the other 3 slices. Oh my goodness! Now look at that! Let's bring together our curry. To a heated deep skillet, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and we're going to toss in 1 3/4 cup of finely diced red onion. We're going to saute this till they turn translucent. Once the onions have turned translucent, it's time to toss in 1/2 cup of finely diced tomato. We're going to saute this till the tomatoes turn soft and the onions and tomatoes are well fried and the oil begins to separate. To this we're going to add in our aromatic curry paste, and we're going to saute it for about a minute or 2. Once the curry paste has fried well, we're going to add in 3 cups of water, and I have added it to the bowl in which we had the curry paste so that we can pick up all the leftover deliciousness. Let's give it a quick stir and form the base of our curry. We're going to season this with 1/4 cup of lemon juice, toss in 2 slit green chilies. To balance the flavors, we're going to add 2 1/2 tablespoons of sugar and salt to taste. We're going to give this a quick mix and cover it and allow it to simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes, stirring it occasionally. To get that creamy curry, we're going to add 1 1/2 cup of thick coconut milk, give it a stir and bring it all together to get that lovely luscious curry. And now it's time to add the king to the curry. We're gently going to slide in each slice, not forgetting to add in the left behind juices. Gently give the pan a quick swirl, and now it's time to plate our fish curry. We're going to garnish it with some finely chopped cilantro and enjoy it with some piping hot steamed rice. Do you love fish curry as much as I do? Let's give this a taste. I'm going to have it with some rice. Fish curry and rice, they just go so well together. We cut up just a little piece of the fish. Wow, see that gravy? So nice and thick and creamy. Hey, and before I go, if you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed already, subscribe and hit on that bell icon to be notified every time I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit on that like button and leave me your comments below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.